Yo, welcome back to the channel, everyone, and we're going to be talking about the next weapon balance update coming to Black Ops Cold War. Now, with all that being said, the like goal on this video is going to be 550 likes. So if we can get 550 likes in under 24 hours, that'd be absolutely incredible. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications if you guys want to be updated and notified immediately when new updates do go live here in Black Ops Cold War multiplayer as well as Warzone. So, within the next couple of weeks, specifically February 4th, League Play is coming to Black Ops Cold War, and I think it's safe to assume there's going to be some type of weapon balance update, some type of weapon balance pass that's coming to multiplayer. Warzone has already received multiple weapon balance updates within the last couple of weeks, and potentially, well, not potentially, guaranteed more weapon balance updates in the near future. But multiplayer has been left on the cold shoulder. We have not gotten one weapon balance update within the recent meta shift, and I think we are long overdue. I have a long list of weapons that I believe that need to be tuned here in Black Ops Cold War, and we're going to be discussing all this. And make sure you guys let me know down in the comment section if you guys agree with me on this list or if you guys disagree with me on this list. So I want to tell you guys right now, I am not on the nerf bandwagon. I think that we should be buffing all of the underperforming weapons rather than nerfing everything down to oblivion and making the game unfun. Because what's the point of playing a game if there aren't any good weapons, or if all the weapons aren't good? So we're going to be talking about first the assault rifles. There's not one AR in Black Ops Cold War multiplayer that I believe that needs to be nerfed. I think they're all perfectly balanced. The only one that needs to receive a buff, in my personal opinion, is going to be the QBZ, because it's just seriously outshined by all the other ARs. The FFAR is significantly better than it. The AK47 is significantly better than it. I think they need to go ahead and increase the damage range as well as the damage on this weapon to kind of keep it more in line and allowing it to be a more competitive assault rifle. I do understand it can be good with certain attachments, but you have to run certain attachments. It's like the FFAR right now. The FFAR is a good rifle if you run certain attachments, and when you do run those certain attachments, it's incredibly good. But if you're not running those attachments, it just doesn't make any sense. The XM4, the AK47 are all good if you run it with nothing on it at all, but the QBZ is just kind of one of those weapons where, why would you run it? I don't see anybody in multiplayer running the QBZ, and I think that's for good reason, because it's one of those guns where you have to burn 7, 8 attachments to make it actually good. That's not good, and that's not balanced in my opinion. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys agree with me on that. Now, the next tier is going to be the SMGs. Now, honestly, the only SMG that I think that should receive a buff, my own opinion, is going to be the Milano 821. Now, I think they should slightly increase the fire rate on this weapon, because again, it's one of those SMGs where you're gonna have to burn attachments to make this weapon good. Now, when you guys do run the attachments, it is very good, but people simply are not running this weapon. Usually when you see people running the AK74u or the MP5, they all seriously have the same class setup. You see the same people running the same guns with the same attachments on them. With the Milano, I see about a different class setup whenever I get killed by it, if I even see it on the map. And I think that kind of lets you know that people are not running this weapon, and I think they definitely need to go ahead and buff it. Let me know what you guys think about that. Now, I do unfortunately think the devs, unfortunately, might do some tweaking to the AK74u as well as the MP5, because that's seriously the only SMG that you guys see on the board. I know everybody can relate. You always see an AK74u with a pro player class setup, or an MP5 with some type of pro player variation of that weapon. Now, that's not really bad, because the guns realistically are not that overpowered, or even overpowered in a sense to where you have to pull it out. But it's to the point where it's the only SMG or SMGs in each game that they might nerf them. Now, personally, do I think the AK74u and the MP5 need to be adjusted? Absolutely not. I think they should just buff the Milano and see where the meta stands after that is touched. But we'll have to see what they do in the future with the release of League Play. Obviously, League Play is going to be filled with nothing but AK74us and MP5s, they might make an adjustment, unfortunately. Now, the next weapon class we're going to be talking about is going to be the TAC rifles. Now, believe it or not, none of the TAC rifles have actually been touched in multiplayer. They've only been touched in Warzone. So that means the DMR-14 and the Type 63 are all overpowered. They're just ridiculous. And I think they definitely should go ahead and tone down both of those weapons. This is going to be the only time I'm going to be recommending pretty much nerfs as far as this weapon balance pass for TAC rifles, because they're honestly that ridiculous. I think they definitely should go ahead and touch the DMR and the Type 63 because they're just not fair, in my opinion. Especially if you guys are playing on medium to long range maps, there's nothing you can do to compete against a DMR-14 or a Type 63 in multiplayer. Now, we're going to be jumping over to the LMGs, and oh man, the LMGs are way out of whack in this game. I think the M60 as well as the Stoner 63 need to receive massive, and I mean massive, nerfs within Black Ops Cold War. They need to get recoil adjustments, increasing the recoil, less damage range, and they need to have less mobility and slower aim down sights. These weapons are so broken, it doesn't make any sense. If you guys play combined arms, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It is literally nothing but Type 63s, DMR-14s, Stoner 63s, and M60s. The guns are running rampant, and I think they need to go ahead and adjust this immediately before the meta shifts to people sitting back and not moving, and specifically only using light machine guns. It kind of reminds me of how Black Ops 2 was when everybody was running the LSAT. It just was not fun. And I think they need to go ahead and make an adjustment right now before the meta gets any more out of hand. Now, kind of referring back to this Type 63 and the DMR-14, they need to reduce the headshot multiplier and also increase the recoil tenfold on those weapons, as well as slow down the aim down sight speed to make those weapons more in line with all the other assault rifles and even more in line with some of the other tactical rifles, because they're just simply not fair and completely shifting the meta in a favor for people to not move. Now, everybody's running thermal sights on LMGs. Again, whenever you see a lot of thermal LMG users, you know there is a problem, and I think they definitely should go ahead and adjust the Stoner as well as the M60 as soon as they can. Now, we're also going to be talking about the snipers. Now, believe it or not, I think the snipers are okay. I don't really have a strong opinion on the sniper rifles here in Black Ops Cold War. When you do run into them, it's incredibly, and I mean incredibly, annoying. But I do understand it is a niche skill set weapon. Maybe they should, you know what? I'm going to let you guys decide. What do you guys think about the snipers down in the comment section of this video? Let me know what you guys think, because I don't want to say anything about sniping, because when I get killed by it, it's annoying. Yes, sniping is, in my opinion, very easy to do in this game, but I'm not going to voice my opinion on it. This is like the only time I'm not going to voice my opinion on the snipers. Let me know what you guys think about them. Maybe slightly increase the aim down sight time so more people run around with them. I don't know. I see a lot of people running around with snipers. I see more people running around and rushing with snipers than I do with SMGs on this COD. So we'll have to see what you guys think about that and how you guys are feeling about the sniping and how it's balanced or not balanced here in Black Ops Cold War. These are all of the weapons that I believe that should be touched within the new weapon balance update that we should be seeing in the very near future, either dropping right before League Play does come out or shortly after League Play does come out. So be on the lookout. February 4th, we should be seeing a weapon pass, a weapon tuning update, and I hope that some of these adjustments are made, and I hope they just buff more weapons than they do actually nerfing them, because I think that's gonna what makes Black Ops Cold War a lot more fun, when there's a lot of weapons to use and there is a variety. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, make sure you guys absolutely smash the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on those post notifications. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Deuces. If you guys made it this far into the video, odds are you are enjoying the content, or you are a very loyal subscriber, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Now, if you guys are unaware, every single night at 11:30 p.m. Central Time, I am live streaming Black Ops Cold War over on Caffeine.tv. Caffeine is a live streaming service that features a lot of popular Call of Duty content creators. As you guys can see here, Raidaway is live right now on Caffeine, and he actually just dropped a nuclear. Now, if you guys want to watch me play Black Ops Cold War live and also potentially jump and play a few games with me, all you have to do is download the Caffeine app, or you guys can type caffeine.tv in the Google search bar. The app is available on Android as well as iOS. Now, once you guys actually get to the Caffeine website, or like I said, download the mobile app, you can go to the search bar and type in ears. Now, my Caffeine profile is literally caffeine.tv/ears. Exactly what you guys see on my YouTube channel is what you're going to see here on the Caffeine profile. My account is verified, so you guys know it is 110% me. So if you guys want to go ahead, chill in the live streams, play some Black Ops Cold with me, or just support me as a creator, make sure you guys download the Caffeine app, click on the link at the top of the description of this video, and come hang out on the streams.